G'day everybody, Mayor Ben Shaw here, and thanks for listening to this month's Mayor's Message. So last month we had two meetings, so we had our general meeting and we had our budget meeting on the same night. I'm going to try and break down the budget in simple terms. Of course, you can look at the budget online if you want to really drill down onto the budget, and we'll put the link to the budget papers in the post below. But let me just start by saying that we aren't in a fantastic position here at the Derwent Valley Council financially. We do have some structural deficit issues. We are better than we were last year, so that's a plus. Of course, we had COVID last year, and we foregoed around $1 million in income last year, which really put some strain and stress on our budget and on our council. But we did manage to keep everybody employed and keep all of our services running, which is absolutely fantastic. But we do have a long way to go, and we do have some stresses coming up into the future. We will start discussing the long-term financial management plan with our councillors and with our community over the coming months, so we can give you a bit more of a snapshot of where we need to go and what we need to do in terms of finances. We're right on the cusp of, I guess we've got a large community and we've got a small rate base, but we've got a rapidly growing community as well. So we've got some real infrastructure burdens. So we've got some old and ageing infrastructure, but of course we've got all these new people coming into the community as well. But we don't actually get their rates until all of those houses are built and until everybody moves in. So we're in a bit of a pattern where we really need to be financially sensible and make sure that we're making the right decisions for our future. So let me just touch on this year's budget and what it means to you in some simple terms. So this year we've decided to increase our rates by 3%. On top of last year's 3.95%. And the reason I'm mentioning the two of them together is last year, under the COVID payback scheme, we end up paying that 3.95% back to the community. So we didn't actually charge you that, but has compounded onto this year. So what that means for an average household here in the Derwent Valley is that you will see a $128 increase in your rates across the next 12 months. And whilst nobody's happy with increases in rates, it's just a necessity that we have to do to keep our community moving forward. What does that mean to your household weekly? That means around $2.46 per week. So look, whilst we understand the stresses and the pressures, we really appreciate you, our ratepayers, understanding what we need to do to keep our community moving forward. So what does all this mean? So you would understand that we've been doing lots of infrastructure projects over the last few years, and you've seen lots of changes happen in the community. We are not going to stop that. This year we're investing $7.8 million into projects, into major projects, into small projects, into community projects. We will continue pushing that out into the community and building on our infrastructure. So this year we're going to be doing $7.8 million worth of projects. They include things like the High Street master plan upgrade, so the High Street redevelopment. We will be starting from the top of High Street. We will be consulting with the businesses to make sure that their business isn't disrupted, and we actually work in as well as possible. We'll all understand that High Street is looking quite tired and does need those upgrades, so we're really looking forward to that project. Some of our major roads projects this year will be Giddy Avenue and Saddle Road. Anybody who drives those roads will understand that they are well overdue for some upgrades, and they will be getting those, and they will be our two major road projects this year. A couple of little community projects that we've got going on as well this year. We've got some dog park improvements, so the dog park over near the Lacton Rivulet there, we'll get some improvements. So we'll do that in conjunction with the dog walking club and the community to see what is the best fit for those upgrades there as well. Further afield, out to Medina, we're going to be working closely with the Medina community out there. We're moving a bus stop, we're changing a few things around there, we're giving a bus shelter. We're also going to be working with them on their community park in barbecues and other facilities out there. Don't forget also that we will be doing the Westerway Hall upgrade, which includes a public toilet and a kitchen upgrade to the Westerway Hall as well. So that's fantastic for those outlying regions of the Derwent Valley. A bit closer to home here in New Norfolk, of course, we're going to be doing the Magra CWA Hall. So the Magra CWA Hall is going to be getting a refresh. It's going to be getting a new paint job, which is going to be fantastic. Of course, the Magra CWA ladies do an amazing job looking after our community and contributing to our community, so that's a really good one as well. We're going to continue the Esplanade master plan upgrades. So we're nearly there. You would have seen the recent park updated, which has been fantastic, along with the toilets and the pontoons and everything else down there at the Esplanade. So the finalisation of that is the soundstage, which we should have installed in the next 12 months. So that's going to be a really, really good project for the community as well. We will be doing our town entry signage. Long overdue, I'm sure many people will agree. So we'll be really looking at tidying up those town entry signages on the way into all of our towns across the municipality. So that's something to really look forward to as well. So there you have it, folks. Keep an eye out this week. You will see your rates notices come out with your new tip tickets. Look, I hope that has given you a little bit more of an understanding, I guess, around the budget process, how we make our decisions, and what it all means for you moving forward for the next 12 months. So thank you very much for listening.